Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we spoke with the Anamenfath in charge of Twin Elms here, and managed to gain permission to go into the rest of the city, which we will do to try and figure out what we can do. We also got a quest to head into the Northweald. Northweald? I think it's the Northweald. Yes, the Northweald, in order to try and deal with whatever the hell is going on in there, which we will eventually visit. Looks like... Okay, Burial Isle, I don't know if we can get to... I don't think we can get to yet. Old Song and Elm's Reach. We'll figure this all out. For now, though, we're going to take a slight detour, because Raedric's back and we need to deal with him. Onwards to Raedric's Hold. A distant relative. Oh. Hold on. A supplicant has arrived from Twin Elms seeking 1,000 gold or an escort. A wealthy noble by the name of Lord Sidrock has arrived, so we'll need to visit there, which we will do. But, we can pay off you for this supplicant. Okay, that's if ignored. But yeah, pay him off. It's just 1,000 coin. That's done. We'll visit and see what Sidrock wants in a bit. And the distant relative arrived and left. No worries. Okay, anyway. Let's see what's going on in the keep here. As you approach the smiling woman at the side of the road, you're struck with a sense of unease. At this distance, you can see that her skin has a sickly, pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are the glassy milk white of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly on her face, as if it requires great effort to maintain.
Welcome.
Lord Raedric has been expecting you. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I will escort you to him if you wish. What are you? A loyal servant granted a boon for her good service. Like my lord, I will persist beyond the cycle and walk an eternity upon the earth. Seek answers from him directly if you want them. Yes, take me to him. Come then. He waits for you there. She points up towards the topmost tower of the keep and leads the way over the drawbridge. Well, we've not been up here yet. Lord Raedric waits for you upon the tower. Clearly, he's undead. Fortunately, I believe that, Palagina? Yeah. You, 25% chance to destroy vessels, and I believe vampires count as vessels. You're probably going to be very useful here, Palagina. Well, now. An armored figure strides forward. In place of its eyes, great flames burn, emanating heat and light. In that orange glow, you can see that the face beneath has succumbed to rot, the cheeks sunken, the lips pulled back over gray gums and decaying teeth. But it is unmistakably Raedric who stands before you. Look
well.
Oh.
See what you have made of me. But see, too, what great Berith has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
I've come to meet your challenge, Raedric. And I am glad for it. I have sent servants forth to observe your progress. I feared your soft heart might falter, but you have proven your valor in this, at least. I have
strangled the life from the usurper Kolsch with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
Was that creature to be your Thane? A man without resolve, without aim? A leech growing fat upon the veil, senseless to the ravages his vanity inflicted upon his people?
I will not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Deerwood. Berith has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
Then fight me, and we will see who's truly favored by the gods.
Then may the twin god guide my blade. I will cut you cleanly from the earth and send you swiftly into the next life. I promise you that.
Promise all you want, but I'm pretty sure I'm more favored. After all, I've spoken with 2 of them. How about you drop down a nice, easy blessing? Yeah, look at that. You're already at like half health. You do count as a vessel, but yeah, you're going down. And down you go. Is that all you got, Raedric? You're dead again. He carries many scars. Extra armor damage reduction when under 25% health. And endurance. Oh, right! Endurance is healing! Oh, it's regeneration. That's pretty nice.
No problem.
But there we go. Oh, and this is complete, and we have Crossed Patch. Lower accuracy, immunity to blind, and damage to extra damage to flank targets. That seems kind of useless, truthfully. Oh,
And
something
the fire
hidden.
shows me something new.
And gauntlets of accuracy. Woot. Some more loot here. Frog helm and a moonstone and potion and some coins. Okay, well, I think we can leave. Oh, is that vampire still here? Nope, looks like when she saw we killed him, she ran. Okay, fair enough. Now then, I believe we need to head back to, whatever it's called. Cadnua. We need to head back to Cadnua because we've got a guest there that we need to deal with. And then there's someone I kind of want to talk to. Oh, is this where it was? It's headed to the siege platform. Oh. And there are some areas that we didn't actually visit, interestingly enough. Unfortunately, I guess this place is now doesn't have anyone. Anyway, we gotta get out of here. I don't think it really matters. Actually, yeah, let's... Yeah, this is the way through. This will be a bit of a running as we head on back, but a small, quick little diversion. Head on down. Alright, and from here, we can get out of here. Out the front door. Nice and easy. Now that we're here, let's head out this way. Yeah, that is interesting, having that up there. Pity there isn't anywhere else we can explore. Oh well. Now, onwards, back to... Cadnua.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Hireling payday. Doesn't matter that much. Alright. So we've got a guest to speak with. Oh! Gaeta, an animancer, has requested an audience with you. She was nearly set upon by brigands, but your patrol has intervened. So we do have 2 guests. Lord Sidrock and Gaeta. Okay. Good of us to be stopping here, then. I'm sure they don't have a problem with the ogre. Alright, let's see here. There's Gaeta. I'm Gaeta. I'm a researcher in the field of animancy. I could use some assistance if you're willing to hear me out. Very well. I'm looking into the Biawak problem. That is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels. I'm trying to develop some kind of defense to protect people against these forces. The trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires, well, souls. I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We've lost so many people to these Biawaks already. Imagine if we could prevent such things from ever happening again. Perhaps you can use something other than Kith for these tests? I'd be willing to try using alternate subjects, if you have a suggestion. There are vessels all over Heritage Hill. I'm sure the people of Defiance Bay would appreciate you thinning them out a little. Yes, but working with vessels can be dangerous. Hire some muscle, that ought to help. It certainly will. Thank you, I'll put the money to good use. With a good team, I'm sure we can gather a few subjects. A cure can't be far away. Alright, Gata left the stronghold. Finished in 4 days. Lord Sidrock, I don't see. Is he even someone I can talk to? Okay, we've got the cross patch and the other loot here. I'm surprised Lord Sidrock isn't seen.
Amazing.
I do wonder, if I go back in, will Lord Sidrock show up? Let me see. Is Lord Sidrock here now? Because I recognize the name, it sounds familiar. I don't know how, but somehow it does. Oh well. Never mind then, I guess Lord Sidrock's not here. Alright then. Now, there is one other thing I kind of want to do while I'm out and about. And that is, I want to bring Pallegina in to speak with her representative, see if he has anything to say about this. About what happened. I believe that's in First Fires, sounds right. And yes, I was right. The Valiant Embassy is over there. They're not talking, but that's fine. Oh, shit! Assassins? Okay, these guys are dying very quickly. These guys are not a threat at all.
Let's go!
I mean, I didn't expect a bunch of assassins. Maybe I should have, but eh. Written on this scrap of parchment is concise, but okay. Yeah, it's just a bunch of assassins that want to kill me. Meh. They didn't stand even the slightest chance. By the way, how are the other weapons we have doing? Still need to kill another 9 melee enemies with Steadfast to improve that. And you still need to do a lot of slash damage to improve that. And for that, we still need to rest in the lair of a Sky Dragon, which we'll find somewhere, I hope. Okay, Pallegina, wait. There's a tremble in the ambassador's voice as he slowly and barely raises his hand to pause Pallegina's advance. There are men here, men who... That's enough, ambassador. We are capable of speaking for ourselves. The slight elf standing to the ambassador's side smirks and toys with a stiletto, lightly jabbing his captive in the ribs for emphasis. His bright green eyes turn upward to lock with Pallegina's angry stare. Your superior here. He told me that he didn't want you investigating. He scratches his head with the stiletto, a look of mock confusion on his face. Given his version of events, it doesn't sound like you're very good at following orders. Don't do anything rash. We can talk this through. The elf appears bemused. We can talk if you'd like, but I think you know how this is going to end.
My vows are to ensure the safety of the republics. Sometimes that means breaking orders, not following them.
Safety? I don't think the Valiant Dukes are going to be too pleased that your insubordination left them with an embassy full of dead diplomats.
Your first error was mistaking my countrymen for helpless sheep. Freros, Seres, children of the republics. Show these dogs the price of threatening our people.
Pallegina's eyes flash, the irises seeming to grow impossibly large. Palagina's head spins to address the Valians held at sword point around the room, her voice echoing with energy. Right? Let's get in there and do what we can. I think we need to get rid of, You're 2-on-1. Get in there as quickly as you can. That agent is running off. Okay, that one's dealt with. Quick, before Vincent Agosti dies. And I saw one more charge in. Oh, there. Are there any others in here?
Ambassador, are you all right?
The ambassador shakes his head and looks around at the aftermath of the battle. Am I alive? Yes. I'm not alright, Palagina. When you plant a crop of intrigue, this is the harvest you reap.
Di Verus? You should be thanking me, Merla Panita. Do you think that if we ignore this, that it would go away on its own?
I do not. These people are more dangerous than I believed, I admit, but that does not release you from your responsibilities. Palagina's feathers instantly ruffle in protest. I will pray that Hylia gives you swift travels.
Please don't.
You do what you can, I will do the same. For now that means prayer. The ambassador shrugs and throws up his hands. Good fortune to both of you. Ado Vidorio.
Ado Vidorio.
Well, we managed to do something good at least. A few of them did, unfortunately, die. But they gave their lives so that the diplomat could live.
Welcome.
These Derwoodens are mad. Their duke is murdered, and so they nearly burned down the city. Such Cioderi. It will be a relief to return to Ozia after this. Palagina said you could use my help with something. Ah, of course, of course. Word has reached my ears how you crossed blades with the Domenos, and yet here you are still. Quite impressive. Rosano was most fortunate that you came along. Oh god, this is an old quest that we didn't do. But on to business. A rather notorious adventuring party calling themselves the Forgotten have made a name for themselves by raiding Engwithan ruins in the Deerwood and selling the stolen relics to their patrons back in the Valian Republics. I need them stopped. I'm sure you're aware that trade in Engwithan relics is strictly forbidden in the Deerwood. Were it known that prominent nobles in the Republics were flagrantly defying the Duke's ban on the looting of Engwithan ruins, it would put a number of valuable trade agreements in jeopardy, or even cause Defiance Bay to embargo Valian goods. I can't let that happen. Why not just have the Forgotten killed? Oh, I can hear the town criers now. Valian ambassador hires assassins. No, that option is too risky for me. The authorities in Defiance Bay have no idea the smuggling's going on. I'm sure rumors have reached their ears, but if they suspected that there was any truth to them, they'd have summoned me before them. That hasn't happened yet. I'll help. What do you need me to do? Oh, thank you. A prominent merchant in the Republics, Mester Barkosi, has also developed an interest in obtaining Engwithan relics, and sent a buyer to Defiance Bay to meet with the Forgotten. I arranged for the Knights of the Crucible to detain the buyer for questioning. I may have suggested that the buyer was a wanted criminal. I'll need you to go in the buyer's place, posing as Barkozi's representative, and learn how the Forgotten are smuggling the relics through Defiance Bay. With that knowledge, I can take steps to discreetly dismantle their operation and discredit them in the eyes of their patrons. If there's nothing else, I must return to my duties. Okay, sure. Go to Adelwan Bridge. We may as well. It's a forgotten quest. We have a little bit of time. Let's see if we can handle this. Okay, let's see. Pose as Mr. Bakotsi's buyer. Probably somewhere out here. Oh, hello. The man's hand rests lightly on the hilt of his flail as you approach. What's your business with us? Master Barkotzi sent me. You're late, and we hate to be kept waiting. Don't let it happen again. Now on to the details of our arrangement. There's a loose plank on the southern end of the docks in Andra's gift near that sunken ship. Leave the payment there. Gems and coins only. Gems, preferably. They're much easier to carry than sacks of coin. Right. We'll take the payment and reduce it with Engwithan relics of slightly lesser value. I say lesser because we have to take our own fee first. We're doing all the work and taking most of the risk after all. There, you have it, clean and simple. Any questions? How do I know you won't just take the money and leave nothing in return? This arrangement works for Mester Fushilo, it works for Mester Ross. You don't like the deal? Walk away. Don't the Glenfathens get upset when they catch you looting Angwithan ruins? If we do get caught, which doesn't happen often, we make sure the Glenfathens don't stay upset for very long. Witnesses are inconvenient. How do you know which relics are valuable? I'm quite knowledgeable about the Angwithan culture. If I say something is valuable, it is. And Varian hasn't been wrong yet either. Tell your master not to worry about us sending him junk. You've managed to keep this arrangement going without ever being caught? Yup. The Valiant ambassador at Ghosty knows about us and is trying to shut us down. He's not as smart as he thinks he is, and besides, our patrons in the Republics are more powerful and influential. We don't have anything to worry about. I don't have any more questions. Good. Give us about a week and we'll have something for you. Bad news, Oromatanth. Barkotzi's buyer isn't coming. Looks like the Knights took him in for questioning. My guess is a Ghosty's behind it. So what's going on here? Who's this? He stares at you, his gaze hardening. Good question. Oh, this is awkward. She knows too much. Kill her! Right, you guys have no idea how overwhelmed you are here. You're going down. Almost. And one left. There we go. That was not much of a problem killing him. Let's just pick up all the loot. Harkeen's Grimoire might have some spells. Sanguine Plate. Heavy unique armor, grants frenzy when hit by a critical hit. And survival bonus. Okay. So, do you have anything good in this? Absolutely not. There is nothing good in there. What about Elvara's Grimoire? Anything useful in that one? Not at all. Very low. Okay. Well, let's go report in on this. That didn't go quite how you intended, but, well, it's handled.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, may as well report in now.
Gods keep you.
I met with the Forgotten, but it didn't go quite like you planned it. Oh? You weren't able to learn anything about their smuggling operation, then? It was going well, but then they discovered I wasn't really Barkotzi's representative. I see. I'm glad you survived the experience. I'd hoped that I could resolve the situation with subtlety, but what's done is done. I have no idea what may come of this. But that's my problem, not yours. Take these gems as payment for your service. If there is nothing else, I must return to my duties. Quest completed simply. By the way, do you have anything to talk about?
Something.
No. Alright. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. With that little side bit handled and dealt with, I think we can move on. And I think... Well, first, I kind of want to swap out Palagina and bring a day... Well, I guess we can continue with Palagina for now. Next episode, we're going to head back to Twin Elms and see if we can get to Elms Reach, Burial Isle, Old Song, see what we can look at and what areas will open up to us. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Phalai. That is Laniara, Palagina, Haravius, Durance, Aloth, and Sagani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.